गोवा बातमीपत्रात आपलं पुन्हा एकदा स्वागत। रस्ता सुरक्षेसाठी जनजागृती व्हावी याकरिता गोवा चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्सनं विशेष कार्यक्रमाचं आयोजन केलं होतं। पाहूया याची क्षणचित्र।
Spots where the accidents are more happening, and basically a black spot is a spot where 10 accidents can happen in the area of 500 meters. So we understand that the accident can happen because of various reasons.
There's a signal over here, but what is happening is when a vehicle is coming from a very high speed, there's a sharp turn. Instead, the signal itself is a blind spot. We can say that many people like tourism, they are tourists, they are not aware that there's a signal ahead. Also, if we see that there's a you can see myself in the pink shirt, there is a service lane, but there's no proper marking over there. So people are not getting the road dynamic, how we should drive in. We had talkings with the police officers. They had suggested that there should be a proper divider.
Has to undergo it. Who has to go through it? I myself has endured pain as far as health is concerned, as far as body is concerned. So I know the pain is only with you. The pain is only with your dear relatives, the person who loses. The family members has to feel the loss. So if you are taking into that simple thing into consideration, everybody will be very, very careful. And I expect like everybody will be more responsible, like what eminent speaker has said in other places. People are more aware, or people follow the rules. And if we follow the rules, and we will definitely will be able to control more accidents. And as a representative from the Goa police, I am saying we Goa police are doing very good job. If at all we are not working hard, the number of accidents would have been very, very high. Okay, we are working very hard. That is why the number of accidents, vis-a-vis the number of accidents is happening is, it's in the limits. So we are doing a good job. We are actually synergizing more with other departments, and we will come up with more solutions, and we will improve the solution.
Today, a lot of these e-bikes, which are on the road, youngsters, especially youth, from the age group of 13, 14, 15 years are riding on roads without a helmet. I stopped a young boy once and I said, son, please can you wear your helmet? This is for your own safety. I know e-bikes doesn't have like helmet regulations, but please for your own safety. You know what he turns back? He's like, ma'am, you're not supposed to wear. And he just zooms off with the bike. So how do we control this is very important. And since we have SP here, sir, how can we initiate this that helmet has to be mandatory? Because e-bikes are not cheap. They are expensive. Why doesn't the company directly give a helmet along with the e-bike and make this mandatory? We've seen accidents and we've seen youngsters ride in full speed and no one stops this bike.
In the sense that there are two types of bikes. There are bikes with, rather, let's say 25 speed, 35. So there is no even registration required. Okay, so no number plate and therefore no helmet, no license. So the ad of the company is going like this, that no license. So I think this is one thing that needs to be corrected. It has to be dealt with in terms of law. Okay. The other part is about the new bikes, which I think Edwin can respond to, which is where a manufacturer or dealer has to give you the helmet when selling the bike. This is part of motor vehicle. Yeah. So I think that awareness has to be there, and I think this is a consumer issue that you don't go into a boat cruise and when you are in the middle of Mandavir River, he says you want a life jacket to be 500 rupees more. You see, that cannot work. So I think as consumers, this campaign has to be there. You rightly raised it and highlighted it. So I think this part about, because it's 25, 35 speed limit, I don't require license, I don't require, I think it's a central rule, you can correct me.
Today, Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry GCC has organized this program. I think this is a very good initiative from their side to highlight the issues of road safety. It is a 2 hours program, no doubt. However, I think it's a good beginning. It has brought people from different parts of Goa. Various stakeholders have come together, and I would think that the time has come that GCCI can also take the initiative to start a dialogue with the Goa Institute of Management together about some of the road designs which are faulty, which have been identified very nicely by the students of Goa Institute of Management. So I think this is a good beginning. and we have already put forward a proposal to them that they should have a one-day seminar on this matter, particularly to look at some of the issues which have been raised today. I would also like that if they can take the lead in creating capacity sessions for Panchayat members and municipal council members of the village and municipal road safety and traffic management committees. So this is our hope, and that is why today we have brought some of the material to display here. We would require more volunteers to come forward and become traffic wardens, which is one thing, and secondly to promote the road safety patrol in the schools, higher secondaries and colleges of Goa.
Has been booked for traffic violation. And a subsequent e-challan was issued by the Directorate of Transport, saying that on 10th of June at 8:13 am, my vehicle GA07K 5480 was overspeeding on University Road, and my car was caught on camera. Along with the e-challan, e-notice, two photographs were added, two photographs were added indicating that were caught on camera violating the traffic rules. On zooming the photograph, I saw that it was a car white in color with registration GA07 5480, and I was at home at that particular time. So somebody else is violating the traffic rules, and I have been penalized unnecessarily for no fault of mine. That was mine.
So मागीर फुडें तुम्ही कितें केलें?
ना, then हांवें तांच्या पोर्टलाचेर वचून ऑनलायन कंप्लेन फायल केली, आनी म्हाका एक्नॉलेजमेंटूय आयलें की तुजी कंप्लेन पावल्या एंड वील गेट बॅक टू यू शॉर्टली. पण 4 दीस जाले अजून पर्यंत तांणी म्हाका कॉन्टॅक्टूच करूंक ना. इतलेंच म्हजें आहा.
तुम्ही फी भरले, कितें केलें?
हांव फायन भरूंक शकना न्ही, कित्याक हांवें जर कांयच करूंक ना जाल्यार हांव फायन कित्याक भरतलो? समबडी चलन म्हज्या नांवार काडला. म्हणजे कार हू हॅज ऑफेंडेड ही GA07 5480. म्हजी कार आसा ती GA07K 5480. तो कोणे तरी टायप करतना कितें करतना हांव नको, पण एनाच्या जाग्यार के घाला आनी के घालून म्हाका नोटीस आयल्या.
Everybody should be wearing a helmet. That is of prime importance. Everybody has emphasized that youngsters are not wearing helmets, and there have been accidents, and it is a serious injury on regards to helmets. So everybody should remember to wear a helmet, even when he is going for a small place or a small errand. From his house, whenever he is starting, he should start wearing a helmet and sit well. That is the prime concern of every individual, and he should wear it.
सर आज एक इशू तेंच्यांनी रेज केलो की जेंची रॉंग चलन तांकां पावले. सो एक्झॅक्टली ही चलनां सर कोण इशू करता जे कॅमेरा बसयला आनी ती अशी रॉंग जाता, ताचेर कितें एक्शन?
रॉंग चलन इशू करता म्हणून न्ही, रॉंग नंबर जाला. सो इट वील बी करेक्टेड.
सो पण अशें जाता सर रॉंग बी? कोण ती एक्झॅक्टली चलनां दिता सर? वीच डिपार्टमेंट? हू इज द रिस्पॉन्सिबल? सर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी म्हणजे कोण बॉडी आसा? ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट इशू करता काय कोण चलनां इशू करता?
एनफोर्समेंट डिपार्टमेंट आमचे चलनां इशू करता.
ओके, पण ती ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंटाचे सर?
इट इज फ्रॉम ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट.
सो आता तशें अशी चुकोन नंबर बी दुसरे वयता आनी चलनां वयता?
दिस इज द फर्स्ट केस that is come in front of us, and we will rectify it.
So in future?
Yeah.